Hey everyone, I'm Anthony Francis. Welcome to the Business Casual Improv Comedy Show. For the next 3 hours, myself and the cast, no, for the next 45 minutes or so, myself and the cast are going to do our best to try to entertain you with some short form improv games, which I'm sure we all need right now. So let's bring them out. Let's get started with the show right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together in order of cuteness. Jess Wyant, ladies and gentlemen. Yay. Brian Sartorius. Rebecca Lovelace. Stu Rim. Robin
This
Thompson.
is definitely not in order of cuteness. I'm just going to say. I would be last.
My own personal list.
I was like, oh, I'm first?
I was going from the bottom up, and at the very top, number one, cuteness, myself, Anthony. It's a pleasure to be here.
Aaron?
Thank you. Oh, and Aaron, Dr. Aaron Lawson, everyone. It's the graduation show. Yay, Aaron. It's the improv graduation show. We have all graduated something in our lives, I'm sure. And if you haven't, just do what I did and borrow your wife's cap. We're going to get started. We're going to do some short form improv games for you tonight. As always, to my cast, thank you guys for being here. All right.
Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
So
Thank you, Anthony.
I wasn't waiting for that, but thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Okay. Now, we're going to get started with our first game today. It is the valedictorian speech. What graduation would not go? And by the way, if I mess up any of this order, my cast will let me know, won't you? Thank you. All right, it is time for our graduation. Hold on, let me get my cap. Doesn't fit my head. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, class of 2020. Now, as we know, the life ahead is riddled with troubles. You don't know what's going to happen, and oh, the places you'll go.
I know. Excuse me. I know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
I got bit by a radioactive bee last night, and I can see the future.
Okay. Great.
I'm sorry to chime in, but I really know I want to know what's going to happen because I have a gastrointestinal disorder, and if I don't know, then my anxiety flares up and I have diarrhea, and I don't want to have diarrhea on stage. So I would like to know what's going to happen. If anybody can just
help. If that's not what you want, then you don't want me to tell you what's going to happen.
Oh God. Okay.
Where did everybody get the hats?
Okay, listen. You guys,
Really quickly?
Yes.
I don't actually think I'm supposed to be here.
Well, what's your name? Let me check the roster.
My name is. I have a hall pass. Here, I have a hall pass. Hold on.
No. Yes. I'm in the middle of my valedictorian speech. What can I do for you?
I'm hearing a lot of bees.
She didn't need to be here. There's a radioactive bee. I believe. Oh my God, are there bees? In trouble. I'm highly allergic to bees. I need an EpiPen if there's going to be bees. Is this the murder hornet thing that they talked about on the TV?
Excuse me. My name is Linda Lindoria, and I have lost 10,000 radioactive bees. And from my beehive just down the street. I think we might want to wrap up this graduation.
I just lost my power. I got stung by a C+, and now I can't see the future anymore.
Listen, everyone. It's your graduation. It's your.
I found one. I found a hat.
We don't know what the
future. There's a bee.
Oh my God!
My baby! Come home!
I'm pooping pooping right now. I have to go.
Called it.
And that's why it's important that you make sure you get a high-paying job when you get out of school. Thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2020.
I pooped my gown.
Business casual, everybody. This next game, moving right along. I had a great speech plan, too. Moving right along, it's going to be so uplifting. I was going to pull it mostly from Oh, the Places You Go by Dr. Seuss, but it's fine. This next game we're going to play is called Dead Cafe. That is where the cast is going
Anthony, we actually have an intermediate game called Nickname in College.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much. As I mentioned, I was going to mess up the lineup, even though it's staring me right in the face. We're going to play a line game. It's called My Nickname in College, and all we're going to need from you is some dialogue from you, an object. That's what I need. I need a word. It's been a while, guys. We haven't done a show in months, weeks. So we need an object to get started, to give us our nicknames in college. That's where you come in. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. No, don't look at him. I'm talking to you. I want you to type a word into the chat so we can read it. Whether you're on Twitch, Rebecca is not a word. I'm not going to accept Rebecca as an object. Nope, you're a person. You are a person. And we just need that object from you. Go ahead and put it into the chat as we get started. Let's see.
An object.
Here we go. Tamara says paperclip. We've got paperclip. My nickname in college is paperclip because I was never around when you needed me. What do we got? Rebecca?
My nickname in college was Paperclip because I could always break into your house.
Oh, God. That's really hard to do with a paperclip, you know? Stu?
My nickname in college was Paperclip because if you had some paper, I was nearby.
Okay. All right. Brian?
My nickname in college was Paperclip because I would hang around the computer lab, and whenever someone opened up Microsoft Word, I'd appear over their shoulder and give them advice.
Are you trying to write a letter? Rebecca, Robin?
My nickname in college was Paperclip because I was wiry and I could cut you.
Oh, very nice. My nickname in college, Jess?
My nickname in college was Paperclip because sometimes when you were bored, you would just take me and stick me through your tongue a little bit, like a tongue. And
Who
then
did that?
around a little bit.
Who
and
did
then
that?
I did that in
Oh,
college.
all right. Well, last time, Aaron, paperclip.
My nickname in college was Paperclip because I was often described as cheap and disposable.
Oh, no.
Trombone. Randy gave us trombone. My nickname in college was trombone because every time I'd walk in the room, people would go, wah, wah.
Oh.
Nickname in college is trombone. Jess?
My nickname in college was Trombone because every time I would walk into a room, people would stand up and just punch me with their fists. And it was really painful.
Nickname in college, Robin.
My nickname in college was Trombone because I made people horny.
Whoa.
That's really good. Rebecca.
My nickname in college was Trombone because I would blow you.
Okay. I think she was saying more. It got cut out. Aaron, quickly.
My nickname in college was Trombone because I often got the walking farts that would resemble a marching band.
Oh, my God. My God. I don't want... Okay, fine. Stu.
My nickname in college was Trombone because my girlfriends would carry me over their shoulder.
Brian.
My nickname in college was Trombone because I would do stuff and then not do it for a while, so I would get a little rusty.
Oh, no. Oh, Rebecca. Why am I doing this, Rebecca?
My nickname in college was Trombone because when I would walk out of the room, the roommates would all go, wah, wah.
That was my joke from earlier. Aaron. I literally did. It was the first one. Aaron.
My nickname in college was Trombone because I would climb into large cases and then pop out and sing songs at people.
Nice. Oh, why are we doing this? Jess.
My nickname in college was trombone because I was real brassy.
Ooh, brassy. All right,
was
very
mine.
nice, very nice. That's my nickname in college. That was my nickname in college. Excellent job, everybody. So now it's time for a game called Dead Cafe, where we're going to have Aaron guess who the 3 celebrities are. Now we're going to need you to give us 3 celebrity names. And I know we're on a little bit of a delay, but don't worry. I'm going to stall. So we're going to need you to give us 3 celebrities that have already died. 3 celebrities, and then our performers, Rebecca, Robin, and Brian, are going to have to play those performers so that Aaron can figure them out. We have our first celebrity is Robin Williams. Our second celebrity is David Bowie. And now we have to wait for our third celebrity. Our third celebrity is the amazing, the wonderful Whitney Houston.
Great.
All right.
Great.
All right, who's going to be
So,
who?
we've got it. We've got those. So let's have Brian. You're going to be Whitney Houston. Robin, you're going to be David Bowie, and Rebecca, you're going to be whoever the first one is. The chat is
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
I was listening.
That's right. Okay, so are you guys ready? And this is Dead Cafe. Now, as Aaron gets closer, we're all going to snap our fingers and go, ooh. So if Aaron gets close, we're going to do that. You can do that at home, and it's okay if we don't hear you. We can feel it. All right? So, Aaron, come back in. And this is Dead Cafe.
Oh, hello, everyone. Welcome to tonight's fine dining experience. My name is Marlena, and I will be your host for the evening. Can I get you guys started with some drinks, some aperitifs?
Well,
Yes, I would like a little something with some stardust in it.
Stardust. Now,
I'm just trying to be better, so a nice glass of water.
it's a nice glass of water. Okay. All right. Sounds great. And how about you over there?
You look like an amazing creature. I want you to come inside my head. I want you to feel what I'm going to drink. Come into my world.
Well, let's try that. That looks like fun.
How'd she do that?
I'm guessing a seltzer. Is that correct?
That's
That's
perfect. I'll take it.
Okay. Yours with stardust, yours without?
I think that's a yes.
I'm gonna go with yes. Okay, I'll write up.
Ooh.
Boy, you're crazy back there. You're just crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy.
I can't believe I'm in the presence of 2 amazing singers. Both of you are just phenomenal.
Well, thank you.
Oh, my little China doll.
Coming through with the drinks. You are getting your seltzer with a little stardust on top, your plain seltzer, and then your glass of water.
Thank you.
Good. So glad to have you guys here.
So just to recap, we had a glass of seltzer for that guy over there who's crazy without water. You had a glass of seltzer for that guy over there who's fabulous. And I had water.
Yes, Miss Houston, you did have water.
I love you, Whitney.
She's wonderful.
Wonderful.
We really
You know,
enjoyed the 80s.
I'm feeling a little under pressure. Under pressure. Under pressure.
I hate it when I have gas.
It's the worst.
Pressure.
Especially
Nice.
when you're on stage. You could imagine being gassy with a whole audience.
No, I wouldn't want to. Robin Williams, would you like something to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it's just me and you. Would you like a pizza, a flatbread, some risotto balls?
I would like my good friend Mick Jagger. Can you summon him up?
You know, I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
right.
Wait a second. There he is.
Mick
Okay.
Jagger. Hey, just because we're friends and we both like funny things, did you see that single panel comic, Ziggy? Did you? Mick Jagger out.
Okay.
That's my soul animal, the Iggy.
Okay.
Stardust.
All right. Okay. So Iggy Pop, would you like a mushroom?
Here, you know
A
something
pinata?
that I really enjoy doing? I enjoy walking through a nice labyrinth.
Ah, yes. I too, David Bowie, enjoy walking through. Yes.
And that is Dead Cafe. Give it up for the amazing ghosts and Dr. Aaron Lawson. All right, everyone.
Good job.
Well, it is
All right,
time
well,
for elevator thoughts. Rebecca, take it away.
that's right. Up next, we have elevator thoughts. And if you aren't familiar with this game, it's awesome because if you've ever been in an elevator with someone and you wanted to know what they were thinking, this is the game for you. So in the elevator, we're going to have Jess and Brian. Okay, so you're going to see them up on your screens. But their thoughts are going to be two other business casual members. Jess's thoughts are going to be played by Aaron. And Brian, your thoughts are going to be played by Anthony. So I'm going to give you guys a location, and then you guys are going to take it from there. Let's put you in a huge pet factory, okay? All right, this is your pet factory dream. Elevator thoughts.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. We're going to floor 3. That's where they make pigs.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I forgot to take my pills this morning.
Pills.
Hand sanitizer.
That's it. She's on the drugs. She's on the drugs. I know it. Oh, these people and their drugs.
I'm allergic to everything.
Well, so I'm getting off at pigs. Is any chance you'd be getting off at a different floor?
Well, they said I had to do my interview today at the pig floor.
Oh,
Head of pigs. So
okay.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, don't do it, 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 don't do it,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh, I did it.
I'm so sorry.
That's totally fine. I will not think about this in the interview at all.
I'm
I am-
interviewing with you?
Yeah, I work at Pig HR. I surely do.
I hope he doesn't notice that there's phlegm all the way down my shirt.
My God, there's phlegm all the way down her shirt.
You know, we can just set up a kind of a virtual.
Don't look. Look
in-person
away.
thing.
Look away. Don't look.
Where you know? we
Don't
can
make it
just-
look like I'm not looking, though.
Maybe if I make it look like a starfish, it'll be pretty.
Boy, that's a brooch. Anyway,
It's the
Smooth
latest
one,
fashion.
Reginald.
oh, okay. You know what?
I
We
love
could.
animals. I really love animals, and pigs are great.
That's mighty fine thing to say. But you know, we'll
I'm
say that.
I'm allergic to about 85% of all animals, but I hope he doesn't realize that.
I
You know,
just
it
hope
seems-
she's not allergic to all the animals we have up there. What with the emus and the giraffes and the penguins and the puffins and the tigers and the meerkats.
You know, we got
I'll
emus
go
and giraffes
completely-
and penguins and puffins and other things. You wouldn't be allergic to those, would you?
I'm going to be anaphylactic by the end of the day.
No, I have an EpiPen.
I would hire you, Jess, just so you know. I think you'd be amazing. Be fine.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice.
Okay.
Good job, Brian.
Starfish mucus. I
thought
love
you were
it.
gonna name. You were trying to name all the animals, which was
I would-
commendable.
I tried.
This next game is the good, the bad, and the ugly. So we're going to need you, the audience, to give us some good advice or to ask some questions that you need some advice on. Make sure they're not yes or no questions because those are too easy. Our panel is going to need some advice from you. So here's your chance. Hop in this chat and tell us what you would like. I have all the chats open, by the way. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you can go ahead and comment because I can see those. If you're on Facebook, even if you're on Twitch, I think we can see those too. And I also want to give a shout out to Black Improv Alliance for watching us right now. Hey guys, great show earlier today.
Anthony, who's good and who's bad and who's ugly? We can establish that.
So the good, tell me who's bad. Rebecca, you will be the bad advice. So let's do this. Let's have
right away.
Yeah, Robin, you are the good advice. Rebecca, you are the bad advice, and Stu, you are the ugly advice. So here is a question: what do I do if someone sneezes on me in an elevator? What should you do? Let's get some good advice. What do you do?
Well, you have to remain polite these days. I would be assuming that nowadays they would be wearing a mask. And if they're not wearing a mask, I always carry an extra mask with me. So you would take out that extra mask and give it to them. And then you must also carry tissue and Purell with you. So once they put their mask on, you Purell your hands, you get a tissue, and then you Purell them, because that's what a good person does nowadays. They Purell the hell out of everyone else.
That's wonderful. That is some good advice. One note I will say, I think it's pronounced Pharrell. Let's get some bad advice. What is some bad advice on what to do if someone sneezes on you in an elevator? Rebecca.
All right, right away, freak out. Like, one of those not okay. Like, this. Like this. And then take their wallet. Okay, so you know where they live. All right, that's important to know. All right, you want to know what germs just covered your body. Okay, so take their wallet. All right, hide it, run at this point, run. And, jump in salt water. Do not lake it.
Don't lake it. Right.
Yeah,
okay.
and Purell the hell. I agree.
This is bad advice. Tantamount to criminal act. Stu, what do you do if someone sneezes on you in an elevator? Here's just some ugly advice.
Well, here's what you're going to want to do. You need to fight the germs. And what better way to fight fire than with fire? You're going to take the lighter fluid you have in your back pocket in the plastic bag. You're going to place it all over your body, and you're going to light yourself. It's called immolation. And you're not going to be sick anymore. Those germs are toast. Like bread when you burn it is the reference.
Great. Well, yep. No, don't do any of that. Okay, let's Jimmy, don't laugh at that. It's terrible. All right, let's get another question. One more question here. Oh, this is good. What should I do for work since I lost my job? All right, so we need some good ideas, some bad ideas.
I believe the advices are switching. Is that correct?
Yes. So now let's do this. Stu, you're going to give us some, or let me go back in order.
Yeah, I'll do good advice.
Good advice. Stu, you're going to give us some good advice. What should Mike do for work since he lost his job?
Okay. In short, you're going to want to scan over the job boards. There's definitely certain jobs nowadays that are, increasing in usage. You can look for stuff dealing with delivery if you can drive. Look at one of the markets that are picking up these days and see if you could snag something. Reach out to your network, your network of people, and see if something has something for you, and keep your chin up. It's going to be all right.
Great. Awesome. Rebecca, why don't you give us some bad advice?
I think
Robin.
Yeah.
No, you've already given us some. Robin, you're going to give us some bad advice. Robin, what is some bad advice on finding a job?
Don't believe in finding jobs. Jobs find you. So you just need to sit back on your porch and wait for the job to present itself. And you will know, when you look at it in the eye, you will know that is your job.
Now, Robin, would you change your answer if I told you it was Mike Thompson who wrote this?
No, You know your job, and it knows you.
Oh, okay. All right, well, it's time for some, I don't even know what anymore, ugly advice? Ugly advice from Rebecca. What do you do, Rebecca? How do we find a job in this crazy job market?
You go to the place that you lost your job. You find some cardboard. Throw the cardboard in your old office. Light it on fire. Just burn. Bring toast and marshmallows and just allow it to be. And then become a firefighter. Support. Take the fire out. Work with fire.
Great. And Rachel asked for advice from a goblin from Rebecca, and I think she got that. There you go. That's very strange it's in there. You know what? I think we've got time for 30 more of these. What do you guys think? So Matt wants to know, let's get some quick, we'll switch it up one more time. I promise I'll mess it up again. What should I do if a jellyfish swims into my pants? Matt wants to know.
Good.
What should I do if a jellyfish swims into my pants? Some good advice.
Well, you would accept it. You would accept the jellyfish in, and you would love it, and you would find more jellyfish, and you would hold them, and if they needed an extra mask, you would give them an extra mask, and if they needed Purell, you could sanitize them and hold them, and just love them. Become part of the spawn of jellyfish. Be delightful.
Wow. That's very wholesome. It's very sweet. Some bad advice, Stu.
Oh, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna sew a small pair of jellyfish pants. You're gonna give it to the jellyfish. And then you're gonna get the jellyfish's pants. An eye for an eye.
Revenge. I love it. Before we get our ugly advice on this, I want you, the audience, to throw some objects into the chat for me for our next game. But Robin, some ugly advice. What do you do when a jellyfish swims into your pants?
Well, I always carry fireworks and other combustibles with me. So I would set my pants on fire, first of all, with me still in the pants, kill that jellyfish. And then we all know that the jellyfish come from the sea. So you better be carrying a lot of gasoline with you, because you're going to set the whole sea on fire so nobody ever gets a jellyfish down their pants again. Kill it all.
Set the entire ocean on fire.
Nobody ever gets stung again.
All right. Seems fair enough. All right, everyone. Go ahead and give us some of those objects. We're going to play a little game for you called Double Entendre. It is French. It is a French word for mean something else, I guess. But go ahead and throw those in there. Give us an object, any old object at all. No, Tamara, we are no longer asking questions. No more questions from you, from anyone. We want objects now. We're changing it up. Oh, blanket. This is double entendre blanket. Thank you very much, Randy.
Blanket.
I like my lovers like I like my blankets, covering me all night long. Thank you. Double entendre blanket. Am I playing the right game, by the way, cast? Am I? Okay, because I get them confused.
Yeah, that's
all right,
fine.
I've done this before. Jess.
I like my lovers like I like my blanket. Heavy and still directly on top of me and not moving at all.
Great. Stu.
I like my lovers like I like my blankets. No matter how many times I fail, they never quilt on me.
I'm taking points away. Rebecca.
I like my lovers like I like my blankets. Really, really worn in. Like you know, like
I don't know.
worn.
Oh, all right. Blanket. Aaron.
I like my lovers like I like my blankets, sealed in a plastic bin and hidden somewhere in a cabinet in the basement.
Oh my God. Okay, well, moving on, we've got microphone. Let's go with microphone. I like my lovers like I like my microphones. Sure. That's a microphone joke. All right. Brian.
I like my lovers like I like my microphones. I say something really cool and then I drop them.
Oh, God. Microphones. Jess.
I like my lovers like I like my microphones. They let me do all the talking.
Very nice. Robin.
I like my men like I like my microphones, teetering just so on a stand till I'm ready to use them.
We have a commenter from Amapane42 says, I got the microphone joke. Thank you. Stu, microphone.
I like my men like I like my microphones. They have a nice safety covering when I use them.
Okay.
Right? Little foam.
Gotcha.
Sometimes made out of foam.
Gotcha.
Sometimes made out of sheepskin.
Rebecca.
I like my men like I like my microphones. Yeah, they're easy to turn on. It's just a switch.
It's true of all men. Aaron.
I like my lovers like I like my microphones. Wound up tightly, sealed in a plastic bin, and shoved somewhere in a cabinet in my basement.
It's not wrong. It's good to keep moisture away from the electronics. All right, let's do one more. We got a lot here.
Oh my God.
I've got lasagna. I like my lovers like I like my lasagna. Hot and Italian. Robin.
I like my lovers like I like my lasagna. Very meaty.
Oh, God. Stu.
I like my lovers like I like my lasagna in the noodle.
Okay. Jess.
I like my lovers like I like my lasagna. Loved by my cat. Fat orange cat who hates Mondays.
Yep.
Field.
I thought you were thinking of Heathcliff. Rebecca.
I like my lovers like I like my lasagna. The leftovers are the best.
Oh, no. Should I call on you, Brian? Should I call on you?
Right.
No, I'm going to call on you. Brian, go. Give us a fresh one.
Great. I like a fresh one, like a lasagna. I like my lovers like I like my lasagna. Right when they first arrive, it seems like, wow, there's so many of them. And then they stay around for like a week.
All right, Aaron.
I like my lovers like I like my lasagna.
Oh, no.
Cut up into pieces for efficient storage, sealed into bins, and then put in the freezer so no one can smell it as it spoils and ages.
Thank you very much.
Kinda
Double
works.
entendre,
Kinda
everyone.
works.
Is the freezer in your basement?
Very nice.
Yes.
Oh, you have a basement freezer? You got a good basement freezer. It's hard to get a basement in Florida, but once you do...
It's harder for them to find it there.
It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the dating game. The dating game it is time for. Let's see who's playing the dating game. It's always an exciting time. I want to thank everyone for your suggestions. So for the dating game, we have who is our eligible bachelor?
Stu.
Stu.
Well, let's talk about what the audience will need. We're going to need celebrities, characters.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Objects.
Any
states of
celebrity.
being.
Anything you want these people to whoever you want Stu to date, or whatever you want Stu to date.
Let me know, and I'll turn this. I'm going to turn the sound off, so I won't be able to hear anything.
Yes.
But I'll be able to see you.
Good. When I go like this, that means you can come back, and don't read lips. All right. So we have Carol Baskin. So that's one.
So do we get to pick which one
I'm
we
also
are,
going to
or
pick, yes.
gonna-
I'm also going to pick, so Aaron, you'll play Carol Baskin.
Okay,
Jess, I'm going to pull some of these other questions, these other things that we didn't get to before. Jess, you are Stu's journal. Okay, you are a journal.
Okay.
And Rebecca, you are a Zumba instructor. Which, if you take the tattoo needles away, that's kind of you, I think, right?
I do that anyways.
You're basically a Zumba instructor.
I'm gonna start getting ready.
Oh God! All right, so those are our. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna use those. We're gonna use. Let's recap. What do we got? Aaron,
Carol Baskin.
Jess,
Stu's journal.
and Rebecca.
Zumba.
All right. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Date is Right.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for inviting me and having me on. I'm just going to start. Dater 1, I believe there's a name tag in front of you that says Aaron, but you could really be anyone.
I sure could.
Where would you want to go on a first date?
You know, I'm thinking maybe somewhere in nature. We could go out and we could just check out the wildlife and see what kind of cool stuff we can really get into together. We'll have a wild time. It'll be awesome. Me wow.
That sounds fun. I like going outside, you know. Dater number 2, it says Jess in front of your name, but you could be anyone or anything. What do you do for fun?
You know what I do for fun? I love just getting tucked away, hidden maybe in a sock drawer or under a mattress, taken out only when we have some time to ourselves, maybe in your bathroom, just as long as your stupid old brother doesn't come in and bother us. But don't worry, I won't tell anybody your secrets. They're all mine.
Okay, you know, you're not a lasagna, right? Okay, moving on. Dater number 3, I think you know who you are. What was your favorite year?
I like this year. I say this is our best year. This is our best year. You and me are going to meet each other. We're going to change everything. Starts now. It starts today. Are you ready? Push it. Push it. Push
Wow. Inspirational. Nurse who works in a pregnancy center. Nope.
So close. So close.
Oh, come on, man. I'm a workout junkie. You better be a part of this game.
Oh, Richard Simmons? I love him. I'm just making a comment. Back to dater number 1. Have you ever done anything evil?
Oh, no one could say that I had. I'm a pretty cool cat. I'm usually really level-headed, and I don't have any enemies. I don't let things bother me.
Do you have? How cool of a cat? Like, do you have fur?
Not that you would tell unless it was maybe our third date.
So no?
I'm not telling.
Okay.
You bring the oil and you'll find out.
Dater number 2, you can ask, how about any question you might want the answer to? Maybe something specific.
Really, I know everything about you, especially what happened July 23rd, 1986. It was a cold day and your stupid brother, underline exclamation point, decided, synced to
Oh, are you embarrassment or bad memories?
sometimes, but good ones too, like on February 14th, 1996.
My diary?
Yay!
Oh, I've been looking for you everywhere.
I know.
Oh, but you know what? I did say I wanted to get in shape. So dater number 3.
I'm here.
Do you like specific people, or are you more something vague, like an idea?
I am a movement, okay? I am a progression of fitness, okay? In fact,
Wow.
I think this whole meeting Zoom thing is named after me. Let's work out.
Are you CrossFit?
No.
Oh, Zoom something.
Can
You're
we
not
go to
the-
the zoo later?
Oh, my Zumba instructor.
Yay!
Oh, how did I not recognize you?
It's just you and me, big boy.
Back
If you
to theater
pick-
number.
If you pick correctly, you'll be able to bask in this succce
Oh,
for a long, long time.
oh, Carol Baskin, is that you?
Yay!
I have to say, I'm gonna go on a date with my diary. So many great memories.
Oh,
Over
Stu's
here.
diary. Nice job, Stu. Look at that. You don't get to date Carol Baskin, which means you get to live. All right, well, everyone, guess what? We only have 2 games left. We really only have 1 game left. Then we got a quick little fun line game to end our show. So it's almost over. Everybody say aw.
Aww.
But we want to thank you all for tuning in and watching. But let's go ahead and get started. This is called the Met Battle. We have our 2, what is that fancy word you call it by, Robin?
Docents.
Docents, that's the word. Fancy. So we've got our 2 docents, and they are going to be taking you, the audience, on a little tour through some of the Met's finest statues.
I'm so excited to be here with you today, Linda, to look at all the beautiful works of art to show to the world everything that we have to offer here at the Met.
Yeah, me too, Jan. Thank you all for coming. So we're gonna start in one of my absolute favorite rooms.
Oh, it's mine too. Mine too.
I actually call it the Renaissance.
The Renaissance. I know. There's so many great things, but we're going to focus on this piece right now. This piece right now, which invokes the feeling of lightness and essence and
And fireworks.
And yes, there's fireworks there too. It's calm and fireworks all at the same time. So this first piece we call A Look Into the Past, Future, Present. See it? Look at it. It's just screaming at you to think about your life and who are you and where are you going and where have you been.
If I move anywhere in the room, the finger follows.
I know, it does. It follows wherever you go, wherever you go.
I'm being accused. Is it something I did in the past? Is it something I'm doing wrong right now?
It might be something you're going to do tomorrow. Who knows?
I don't know.
Okay, all right.
But
More serious. The next room we're going to go into. This is of the Romantics, the 18th century Romantics, who like to look back at the past and think about all the things that they did, those dirty boys. Oh, sorry.
No, you're totally right. You're totally right. When I first saw this, I was afraid I couldn't bring one of my 8 children in to see it.
I know. It's so naughty. It's so naughty.
So
Okay.
it's a little bit dirty, but we're going to keep things PG. So I call it the love.
Oh, look at it. So this
As
is
you can see, we
yes.
removed the dirty bits.
right. We tore them right off.
We're actually hanging, you know what, penises. But we not let us do that.
All right, moving on, because we can't look at it too long or else we'll get a brain freeze. Okay, let's move into the modern times. Well, let's look at a work of art by one of the new people in this era.
This is a serious piece from the turn of the century.
Yes.
1920s and then on to the 30s. It actually revolutionized the modernist movement, and we call it Sartorius.
Sartorius. This is a statement on modern industrial revolution and what was to come. And this artist obviously knew. Yes, obviously he knew what was to come after the Industrial Revolution, that it was all going to turn to crap.
However, with the smile, you can see that there's maybe a breath of fresh air around the corner, away from this stench. I love this piece, but we have to move on.
I know, and it has its own odor. I'm so sorry you're not here with us in person because you could actually smell it.
So this is actually a little bit more of a textile exhibition. I call it an exhibition. Hey, kid. And what this exhibition is all about is really about color and play. So it's all about the different ways that you can be hit with different spectrums of light. It's called Here Comes the Sunshine. Wow.
Oh, here comes the sunshine. And it really looks like he's pouring sunshine into a glass of whiskey and about to just drink it up.
And if you blow, this is actually a 3D piece. So if you just kind of blow a little bit, watch what happens. It'll move a little bit. See, it goes up and down, like the pouring of the rays go up and down. You can see it, right? Right?
Yes, I can see it. Now, the next piece of art is by the wonderful Botticelli, who was a Renaissance. We're going all the way back to the Renaissance, who really played with beautiful figures and showed, for the first time ever, nudity in a woman that wasn't Eve. But this particular painting by Botticelli is showing where transcendence happens in our lives. And it's
like the moment when you give birth for the 8th time.
Yes.
That feels like for me.
It does. It feels like transcendent birth pains.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that face of the old, worn woman. Now, he was known for painting beautiful young women, but here we have an ugly old woman who's given birth too many times and her nether parts are hanging down to the floor. It's just...
Her whole face is hanging down. In fact, that's what Botticelli really captured here, is the ability to just have to hold your jowls in place because time and the ravishment of childbirth has just ripped everything away from you 8 times.
It'll never be the same.
Never. Moving right along, we have one more piece to show you guys. Oh, sorry, we have to wrap this up.
I know. This is an installation with many moving parts.
Many different spaces to look at. So we're going to just give you the title real quick and let you take it in. It's called Ooh La La, My Family. And we're here.
And this represents every aspect of your family. You have the happy aunt who's always there to give you $100 bill when you need it.
You have your younger brother who's always ready to do something to disgust you and pull attention away from you, because that's what younger siblings do. At least 7 younger siblings will do it to the 8th one, so I've noticed.
Yes. And you have your mother who's always covering her nose because, you know, mothers care. That's what they do. They
haven't brushed their teeth in a really long time because they never get a second alone in the bathroom. So there's a lot of bad breath happening there. And then my father, we have 2 more. I'm sorry. The father is also here, showing up, which is great, which is just great. Even if they're maybe distracted by a football game or, in this case, a handheld device like a Nintendo, what are those things called?
I don't know. I'm in the art world, dear.
Oh, the Nintendo where the island game that everybody loves is, I don't know what it's called. But really, it's a modern piece. I don't allow my children to have a
Animal Crossing.
Thank you. It's so real.
And last but not least, you have the postman. The postman who does his job day after day and becomes as if a part of the family. You have the whole thing.
Thank you so much for joining us. We've really appreciated you joining us on this tour. I need to go relieve the babysitter because last time, if I was late, I found her locked in a cabinet in the basement. I don't know where kids get this from. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, yes, the Met battle. I think my eyes are stuck that way. Oh, beautiful. Guy, you guys are all so gorgeous. Hey, everyone. Thank you very much for watching our show. We have one last game for you. It is Innuendo. and that is where we do some pickup lines based on some objects. So go ahead and throw some objects our way. We've got a Roomba. I see that here in the chat. So
Okay.
let's say, hey baby, are you a Roomba? Because I want to step over you as you clean my house. Okay, Brian.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because you scared my dog.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because you've been stuck in the corner of my house, just bumping into the wall for about an hour. You okay?
Robin.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because I want to ride you around my house all day long like a cat on a Roomba.
Oh, Rebecca.
Hey, baby, you a Roomba? Because you look like something I can't afford.
That's true. I don't have one. Stu.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because I see them curves.
Jess.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because it looks like you'd like to get filled up with all of my dirt.
Oh, good God. Rebecca. Aaron.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because I want to see you smear my poop all over the floor. I'm kind of into that.
Rebecca.
That's happened. It's really awful. That's happened to me, and it really sucks.
Oh, wait. Oh, because, okay, yeah. All right. If you got pets, that can happen. Shoot. All right.
Oh, pets.
No one said anything about pets.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, are you a Roomba? Because you've been mapping the floor of my mind with infrared laser beams all day. I don't know if that's how Roombas work. Let's do one. Is it really infrared laser beams?
Something.
Golf club. Hey, baby, are you a golf club? Because I want you to iron my. Nope. All right. Stu. Yeah, Stu.
Hey, baby, are you a golf club? Because out of 10, you a 4.
Oh, that's not nice.
Jess.
Hey, baby, are you a golf club? Because I'd like to take a few whacks.
Ooh.
Dr. Aaron.
Hey, baby, are you a golf club? Because I want to zip you up in a bag and put you in a cabinet in my basement.
Yeah. That's where you should keep
and
them.
never use you.
Keep it safe. Brian.
Hey, baby, are you a golf club? Because you just gave this 3 wood.
And that is our show, everyone. Thank you very
I
much.
can't stop that.
Thank you. We're not going to even try. I want to, again, please, a big round of applause to our cast. In order of the screen here, Robin Thompson, Rebecca Lovelace, Brian Sartorius, Dr. Aaron Lawson, Jess Wyant, party of 2, and Mr. Stu Rim.
Hat hair.
I am your host, Anthony Francis, and you guys have been great. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching, and we love you all. And we'll
Congrats,
see you next
2020,
time.
class of 2020.
Yeah.
Yes, congratulations. Go forth into your homes for quarantine. It's a wide world in there. Big wide world. All right. Get a good camera. You're going to need it. HD camera. All right. That's it.